everyone, welcome to Information with Tsepiso. I am Tsepiso Rangachana and you're tuned into more information in relation to matric, right? This is information that I usually dish out to students when I go for my school tours, but I also realize that, I'm only covering a few schools and we have quite a lot of schools in South Africa. So it's only fair for me to bring it to this platform so that anyone can access it at any time, right? While we're still at that, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video. Make sure that you like these videos, give them a thumbs up, share them with your loved ones, those that are in matric and those that are still going to be in matric, right? And also make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section. If you have a question, don't hesitate to ask me a question. If I don't have the answer, I'll go and inquire and make sure that I give you the relevant and correct answers, right? Yes. So what I want to bring more light to and put so much emphasis on is that applications to institutions of higher learning for some institutions have opened. You need to make sure that you apply now. That moment when you're seeing it, make sure that you apply. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of students wait until the 11th hour, until it's too late, or until the application is like closing in a day or two. And the danger of that is that the system becomes overloaded, right? With applications. Everyone is trying to apply. Everyone is trying to go to the next page, to the next page, to the next page, right? So it becomes overloaded to a point where it now cannot function like usual, right? And what happens is that you end up not being able to apply to that particular university, and also the chances of you missing also that particular application are high if you don't apply when you see that application being open at that time, right? So make sure that you apply on time. Don't wait, don't procrastinate, because when you encounter challenges, you are able to, ask someone or ask me in the comment section, and then I'm able to contact the university if I can't get the answer from anywhere else, or if I don't have the answer, I'm able to assist you by contacting the university to see to it that they assist you with the challenge that you're having. But if you're applying late, or like when the application is closing like in 2 days time, these systems require time. Please do not wait until it's too late to apply. Is that okay? Cool. All right, the next thing that you're supposed to apply for are funding institutions. We have NSFAS, that was previously a loan, now is a bursary. So make sure that you apply for NSFAS. As soon as you hear that its applications are open, go ahead and apply. Make sure that you take this serious. Whenever the applications for institutions of higher learning or funding institutions open, go ahead and start applying. If you don't understand something, just write us a question, ask anything in the comment section, and then I would gladly help. And those that also have the information for your question will give me the information, and then I'll provide it to you in the comment section below, right? Okay, the other thing that I want to bring some light to for you to know are different categories of institutions of higher learning, right? Remember, I mentioned different pass levels. We have a bachelor, and then a diploma, and a higher certificate. So even in the institutions of higher learning, we have what we call university, technikons, and colleges, right? So it is always advised that learners who know how they perform, or know that they are not that gifted as far as theory is concerned, and memorizing things, and they know that they're very good with their hands, right? They are always advised to go to TVETs, which are formerly known as FET, right? FETs. So if you know that you're very good with your hands, do not waste time knowing that you are struggling with theory, and you still just pushing and pushing and pushing, but you know that you're also good with your hands, right? Such students are advised to go to a college TVET, right? So that they can start as early as possible after grade 9. So once, if you are in grade 9, make sure, and you know that you are good with your hands and you don't like theory, or it's like difficult for you to grasp and understand and also recall when exam times come, make sure that once you finish your grade 9, you go to apply for that specific thing that you know you have interest in. If it's carpentry, if it's plumbing, if it's electrician, make sure that you research about it, you get their prospectus and check what they offer, right? And then start from grade 9, like from after grade 9, and don't waste time. So you'll see what benefit that would be to you than to spend 3 more years in high school when you know that you are struggling with theory and you are very good with your hands, right? So my advice, together with what the Department of Basic Education advises, is that once you get into grade 9 and you know that you're not very good with theory but you're good with your hands, make sure that you start looking at the prospectus of the TVETs and check what you are good at, what you're interested in, and pursue that, right? Start applying, or start inquiring on how applications are done, when to apply, how to apply, and go ahead and apply. The good thing also that I also got to learn about TVET is that it has NSFAS. It is NSFAS funded. So it's good that you won't have to struggle for funding while studying there. So you can apply for whatever you want to study there, and also apply for NSFAS when applications for NSFAS for the year 2024 starts opening, or for the following year starts opening, right? And you'll be good to go, right? And then if you know that you're good in theory, university and technicons are a place for you. And this one's, the entry is a bachelor for university and then a diploma for technicons, right? Make sure that you read more on these and understand what they mean, what they entail, and what they require, so that you are able to put attainable goals for yourself. Don't just say, I want a bachelor, and you get a bachelor and you don't get entry into university. Universities, they require you to attach your grade 11 marks, right? Or grade 11 report. They don't want your grade 12 results. If you have term 1, term 2, or term 3 results, they don't want those. The reason why they want your grade 11 report is so that they see your performance over a year's period and how you are able to handle content for the whole year and write on it at the end of the year, right? It gives them roughly a reflection of how you're going to perform, but we know that you're in matric, you're obviously going to be serious, right? So the one thing that attaching a grade 11 mark does for you is to, when applying, is to get you a space, like it's like you're booking a space, right? Booking a space for that particular qualification that you want to study next year. Universities are not basing their final decision on whether they're taking you or they are rejecting you on their grade 11 report or grade 11 results. No, they are waiting for your final grade 12 results. However, for you to book a spot, you have to apply, right? And they also have to get something that gives them an indication of whether you will pass your matric or not, whether you qualify for the qualification that you're applying for, right? So that's why they need your grade 11 report. They don't want to use it to base their final decision on it, to say we are taking you or we're not taking you. With that, you get a student number, right? So make sure that you apply to as many universities as possible so that you book a space. And then for those that are repeating matric, remember, when you are doing matric, the results come out, the institutions of higher learning receive those results from the Department of Basic Education, and what happens is that institutions now have your results. So when you apply to any university, if you are now repeating matric, then it means that they have those results, and then what happens is that when you're applying where they say attach your results, you are going to find your matric statement there. If it doesn't allow you to attach your grade 11 report or grade 11 results, it's okay, you can move to the next page, because it's not going to delete the matric results that you already have or that they already have on their system from your previous year's matric results, right? So make sure that you don't get worried about that. The only thing that you need to get worried about currently are your matric results for the current year. Those are the ones that they're going to use to assess you and determine as to whether they're giving you space for that particular qualification that you applied for or not, right? So I don't want you to be worked out by the grade 11 or the previous year's grade 12 results that you have on the portal or on the system of that particular application, or the ones that you have to attach, the grade 11 report that you have to attach. Don't worry about that, right? Remember, applications are done online, and the online system is set in a way that it knows what are the requirements for every field that that university offers. Let's say, for example, you are applying for nursing and it requires an APS of 25. And then you input your grade 11 report and also grade 11 results. Then the system will automatically calculate your APS. And then let's say, for example, your APS is 22, right? And the university requires an APS of 25. It will automatically reject you based on the APS that it's getting from your grade 11 report or grade 11 results. Don't worry about that. Is that okay? Just attach those results, click OK, move to the next page, submit the application. Go and work hard on your current matric results, right? SBAs, take them serious. Exams, when you get to exams, be serious, right? Because you would have taken your SBA serious, it will be easy to revise for what, in preparation for their final exam. And it is promising. I want to say it will be promising to get a distinction than when you did not take your SBA serious, and now you are starting to be serious when the final exam time comes. It's just going to be a lot of reading for you, and it's overwhelming, right? So just make sure that you take your SBA serious, and then you apply to institutions of higher learning as soon as possible. You apply for funding institutions as soon as they open their applications for the year 2024 or for the coming year. And then also make sure that you attach that grade 11 report that they require. If you're repeating matric, you already have your results on that particular system. Just continue with the application and until you get to the end of the application. The other thing that you need to remember is that you need to apply for res. On the same application, they'll ask you if you want to apply for res. Make sure that you say yes and continue with the application for res, right? Once you're done applying for the fields of study, then you submit that part, or you get to the end of it. It will then take you to the platform of applying for residence, right? Make sure you apply for residence so that you don't struggle at the beginning of the year for where to stay, where to, sleep and all that. And if it does not give you that option, contact that university. There's always information on who to contact, how to contact them, email addresses or contact details. Make sure that you contact them, ask questions, matric learners. Ask questions. You will get answers and you'll be directed and guided on what to do, right? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this video. Make sure that you do the right thing, follow all the things that I guided you on, and make sure that you ask questions where you need clarity. Do not struggle alone. We are here for you, and this is Information with Tsepiso. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let us meet in the next upload. I am Tepiso Arangwechana, and thank you so much for tuning in.